stand is. So hopefully we can get one of them to come in and do that tonight, maybe get tagged out early. Well, it's day 2 of the archery season. Pretty warm one today, but there's a nice strong north wind, so that might be able to keep the heat down a bit, definitely keep the bugs down. I'm gonna sit in a different spot tonight. I'm not sitting on my tree stand, I'm still sitting on the same field, just a different spot. The north wind isn't so good for my stand, so I'm gonna sit in this spot and should hopefully get some good footage tonight, so stay tuned. She wasn't scared, but she was trotting along and too quick for me to get the camera on her. And then right at dark, 2 does. One of them was a yearling doe, but they came out of the bush, walked across, grazed across the alfalfa in front of me. It was right at the end of camera light, so it wasn't the best footage, but I did get them. And it's nice to see some deer moving out here. It's only a matter of time till a buck's gonna come out in front of us, so once we get the right winds, we'll get back in that stand and we'll be really set for a good buck to come through here. It's been a good night. I can't wait to get back out here. Today's September 4th. It's the 3rd day of archery season. 3rd day in a row I've been out hunting on my alfalfa field. Back in the tree stand tonight. It's a really calm night. Calmest night I've had so far. Last night was really windy and the deer were still moving, so hopefully tonight, if it's a little calmer, might be even more deer activity. Got Troy here filming with me tonight. 2 cameras rolling, so if something comes out, we should get a bunch of good footage. Hopefully one of the good bucks come out and we'll get a good kill.
Well, it would have been really hot for the beginning of deer season. Way too hot for deer activity. Pretty much too hot to be deer hunting. Still went out there and gave it a shot, and there was very minimal deer activity. It really dropped down once the heat picked up. Everything had turned to nocturnal aside from the odd doe set of yearling twins. It really died down from activity, and then elk season started, so me and Dusty were hunting elk for a week and a half. So once elk season wrapped up, we came back home, and I was definitely chomping at the bit to get back out there. It hadn't cooled down much, and the deer activity hadn't picked up much. We'd hunted a couple of evening sits. I saw one deer both nights. Dusty couldn't even see them from where he's sitting, and it wasn't looking very good. So I had a morning hunt come up, and I had the right wind, and it was supposed to be nice and cool, so I figured I couldn't pass up the chance to get out there on a nice cool morning. So headed out to the stand. I was out there about 45 minutes ahead of legal shooting light, got settled in nicely, and before I knew it, I had 2 bucks sneak into 35 yards. This is unbelievable. You know, this is why we're doing this. Interlake Outdoors, to bring you guys this experience.
Interlake Outdoors is brought to you by Gator Taxidermy, Calgent Egg Services.
he's going down. He's going down, he's going down. Baby. This is by no means my biggest buck, but this is my first buck kill on film. I am jacked. I am unbelievably stoked right now. Oh my god. Get him, baby. Yeah. He's not a big buck. Not a big buck. 2 bucks came in and I thought, no, I'm not gonna shoot. And I thought, you know what? I haven't shot deer with my bow in a couple years. He's a beauty. He's a buck with a bow. Any deer with a bow. There's one of them going back now. Here's the bigger of the 2. I'm jacked. Well, I'm gonna go try and find this deer. I didn't have any luck finding the arrow. I'm not sure if it was a pass through. There's a damn leaf in the way on the video when I shot him. It still turned out alright, but I last saw him hit the fence just up ahead of me here. So I'm gonna be a little quieter. See what I can find over here. I have a good feeling he's laying dead 30 yards in front of me. So we'll have to wait and see. I think I see white belly. I see white belly. There's a deer dead right there. My buck. He didn't go far. He did not go far. Like I said, he's not a giant. But oh boy, what a beauty. What an absolute unbelievable hunt. I'm so jacked up right now. Awesome.
It's September 22nd. Came out to my tree stand this morning, hunting by myself. Been pretty slow around here lately. Haven't seen any deer for the last couple weeks when we've been out. We've been hunting birds heavily this week and then made a little last trip up for elk yesterday. But I came out here this morning by myself just to see what was going on, and I had 2 bucks come in. And actually a third one came in too just before I shot this guy. He's definitely not the biggest deer I've ever shot, not the biggest deer in the bush, but couldn't be happier. I made a really good shot, best shot I made with my bow. Double punched him right through both lungs. Might even clipped the heart a bit, but couldn't be happier. Got some good footage of all 3 of the bucks, and now I'm tagged out, so we'll have to get Troy and Dusty on a deer now.